What's up, guys? FKA Closer, and in today's video I want to talk to you about basically the one thing that I see affecting all high ticket closers, high ticket coaches, consultants in our industry, and that is this idea of like neediness versus necessity. Now, you're trying to build a business. Obviously, you got into this industry because you want to make a lot of money. Let's make no mistake about that. It is an industry that has high profit margins and you can make a lot of money very, very quickly. However, that is not the primary reason why you're doing this. It's one of them, but it should also be to serve people. Obviously, that's the main one, and to make the world a better place. But what I see a lot of the time that's happening with coaches, consultants, sales reps, sorry. It's a bit early today. But it's this idea of like needing the sale. Okay, yes, you want to build the business, but you shouldn't need the sale. If you need the sale, that's when the sale is never going to be made. When you let go and you detach from that idea of like needing the sale to happen, the funny thing is, and sometimes it can be frustrating, right? Because I get it, you have to eat, right? But you want to build your business. The crazy thing that happens is when you don't need the sale and you completely detach, that's when more sales are made, right? It's super counterintuitive, but it's real. And so I'd prefer you guys really start thinking about necessity. Now, what's the difference between neediness versus necessity? Neediness is I need the sale, it's all about me, and bad things are going to happen if I don't build the business. Necessity is coming from a place of service. I have something that's really empowering, incredible. It's going to help a lot of people that are in this niche, and they need to have it. And I know that if they don't have this one thing, then their lives are not going to be as great as they can be. Like, that is necessity. That is you coming from a place of service and really focusing on the person that you're speaking to make sure that they are empowered and they're making the best decision for themselves, their lives, their business, whatever you're helping them with. And so that's the difference. You're not coming from a place of, it's all about me. You're coming from a place of, it's all about you. And so people can feel that difference in energetics, the difference in the set of energetics versus neediness versus necessity. And so a lot of the time when you're being hyper aggressive, you're trying to build the business, you're trying to make a lot of money, I get that. But what that can do is lead you to this idea of being needy. And people can really sense that. They can sense those energetics, on a call or if it's in person. And so I really encourage everyone who's watching this video to really take an audit and ask yourself, like, when I'm selling, whether overall or recently, like, am I coming from a place of neediness? Is it all about me and my needs? Or am I really coming from a place of service and empowerment? And that is more a place of necessity because I have this high level of need to help this person. And what that allows you to do as well is to honestly step back from the conversation and have a think about, like, okay, is my solution, is my service the best thing for this person right now, based on what I'm hearing in my diagnostics? Maybe not. And so that's when you can actually say to another person as well, hey, like, I really appreciate our conversation, but it doesn't sound like what I do is in alignment with what you're looking for. I don't think I can help you with this. However, I do know some people that may be a better fit. Would you like me to give you an introduction? Like, people appreciate that because it's the truth, right? If you just need the sale, you're trying to put square pegs into a round hole. And that's where you have people refunding, complaining about your service because it's not exactly what they needed. And so I really need you guys to start thinking about, like, from what place am I selling from? Is it necessity or is it neediness? Hopefully this helps. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, happy selling.